The sun is setting as audition day 1 in Jozi kicks to the next gear. 16 have made it to the second and last stage of the Gauteng auditions, the Harmony Challenge. Already divided into Group A and B, the nervous contestants listen carefully as they're assigned their final task by a jovial Lindelani Mkhize.
Wow, Siyanibongela guys. Now we are moving to the next round, which is the Harmony stage. It's getting very exciting now. It's getting very, very exciting. The Harmony stage, it's where we are actually testing you guys with, are you able to work together? Niyakwazi ukucula in a group setup, ni check harmony ukuthi ama notes balance kahle na, ama voices balance kahle. At the same time, while bothola i-chance ye solo, uyakwazi ukuleada kahle and present your parts. Nizohlukana, somasenhlukana ama groups, nihambe ninikezwe ama music directors, prepare a 4 to 5 minute piece medley. Kushuthi ngahlanganisa amaculo different. Now use that opportunity to make sure that your style of music or your style of genre or comfortable ngayo iyangena kulelo culo enizol creator, so that you'll be comfortable on the song. On that particular song, want to test you guys in this challenge with key changes, with inversions, with you can create a trio within the song and all those kinds of things. Testing your ear around you. Now remember, we are performing as a group, but also we will be judging you as an individual. All the best. Go do your thing.
Guys, you have all heard what your task is. Another important part of being a recording artist is to have a great work ethic. And that's why our very generous judges have not given you a time limit in which to rehearse. Se se ra gore lena le tla decide in your groups gore le nyaka rehearse nako e kakang tonight. Se re na re nyakang go tseba fela gore le tla be le ready to do your presentations when the time comes tomorrow. And just so there are no unpleasant surprises, please be aware that the doors will be made open to the public, so your friends and family and anyone who's interested in joining us will fill this auditorium to cheer you on. And of course, ultimately, you will be performing in front of millions of our viewers at home. This task will determine which 5 of you will make it to the top 15 and compete for the ultimate prize of 200,000 Rand and of course a lucrative recording contract. Ladies and gents, your future in this competition is now in your hands. Our musical directors are standing by to help you come up with your harmonic creations. Please make your way to the rehearsal rooms and we will see you all tomorrow. And so the rehearsal begins. Group A is an octet and they open with a word of prayer. Group B also begins by connecting to the Almighty before they start with the task. As the rehearsal begins in Group A, the members opt to not select a contestant whose word will be final in the group, as expressed by the contestants themselves.
In Group A, leader, I would say.
All of us, we are leaders in our groups.
Group B, however, decided on Kahludi as the leader of the group.
Let's try it and then see how.
A group leader to Kahludi and I nominated him, yes.
He's good. We went through a couple of songs, selecting songs.
Back in Group A, the 8 hopefuls are also arranging their repertoire as per the task given.
How we picked the songs, what we did is we welcomed suggestions from different members of the group. We wanted a song that would sort of accommodate all of us to sort of show what we can do. So I suggested I Surrender All because it's good verses which we will be in a position to share.
I surrender all.
In the meantime, Group B is struggling with reaching consensus on the song selection.
Not that I had a problem with singing any song, but I had to sing a song that wouldn't sabotage me in the competition.
Kahludi decides to intervene as leader, with Simpiwe passionately voicing his opinion too.
Basically, what you are doing, you want to play a safe thing, but remember, even being safe or being protected, it's not safe still. It's not safe as well.
No, it's not that I'm protecting myself.
Back in Group A, the octet has been added for over an hour without a break, and 11-year-old group member Sipe Sihle is starting to get restless now, and teammates are having to be mindful of her and her tender age.
She's like the last born of the family.
We're all mothering her.
Because but in terms of music, voice
And Sihle seems happy with the love that she's getting from her older competitors, who are showering her with words of encouragement.
Like Verati Avani so no one game, but one of the judges we were not with her at yeah, if I'm gonna go audition, like if I'm gonna be
Karabo is rejecting most of the songs that are suggested, citing that they are too complicated to master in a short space of time.
Where I understand Karabo, can you change that?
No, I don't want to sing.
Karabo, unahana ubina dipina. Mohlomong ke pride, una le pride.
Karabo ya actor one. Which he told us about history and all that.
I didn't want the same mistakes that I made in the previous season to also follow me on this season. So that is why I needed to put my foot down when it comes to certain things that I've done wrong in the previous season.
I can't. No, you sing it your way. So you don't have to do it. You do you.
I really felt no.
Karabo, where we gave him songs and he rejected the other song. We gave him another one, he rejected it.
He was a bit more reluctant on coming up with ideas. He just wanted to lay in the background.
And we had to remove 4 story. I had to one of the songs that selected him because each of us was supposed to Rabeli Pinaya High to present to the judges.
The concentration levels have not been very good.
Everybody was joking around.
Kagiso, however, is worried that the cavalier mood is taking away from precious rehearsal time that remains.
I don't think that we did enough to impress the judges. The shortage of time didn't allow most of the members of the group to come out, get a solo.
The rest of the group doesn't seem all that apprehensive, except Shano, who's the only other group member who echoes Karabo's sentiments.
We had to come together as a choir, as a group from different places. We didn't even know each other. But that time was not enough.
Back in Group B, the disagreeing group of hopefuls are losing time. Yet, the squabbles persist. Now the focus has moved to Simpiwe, whom most of the contestants are accusing of being a bully.
We had gone forth, now we're coming back. I
had a problem with Simpiwe because he always wanted things to happen his way. And at the end of the day, we had to argue because now someone had to put their foot down. But at the end of the day, whereas later now we are in this competition, we want to work to make it work on our side.
We are also extending ourselves. These are not areas of our comfort. I'm doing out, which is not my area of comfort. I'm married home and 10, but I'm extending myself, right? As in this window, we're not going to have our cake and eat it too. Sometimes we have to sacrifice for the sake of...
Okay, Simpiwe, I think it's just using the advantage just because he's a celebrity and he's known by people, then kumele simlalele, and which was wrong of him.
Because we are already sounding, we already have a certain sound, and we have a certain style that we're doing. We need something dramatic. Okay, what do we come up with? Let's all think.
It's not easy ukufaka abantu from different backgrounds. We come from different areas. So mawufaka labo bantu in one room, ukuthi maybe qamuke with something, there's bound to be conflict, there's bound to be ideas angafani, people trying to push their own agendas. But they're coming okay. We have a general idea of where we want to go with this thing.
As Group B manages to squeeze in some singing into their rehearsal time, it is the end of rehearsal for Group A.
I'm so nervous.
Group B lost a lot of rehearsal time due to interpersonal squabbles, and the group has agreed to end the rehearsal. Simpiwe hopes for a miracle.
Lord, for this privilege. It is what it is. Lord, we leave it in your hands.
Our groups have finally called it quits, which means it is a wrap for day one. They've gone off to rest their vocal cords in preparation of their big presentations tomorrow. Their friends and family will fill this auditorium to cheer them on, but the most important ears will definitely be those of our judges. They have the difficult task of selecting only 5 candidates who will make it through to this season's top 15. They will be 16 contestants who have made it through to the harmony stage, who will be singing their hearts out in the hope of hanging onto their microphones and staying on in the competition. It is lights off until day 2 from this side, but don't move a muscle. We'll see you right after this.